Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we will be solving the today's daily question, which is jump game 3 in Leetcode. So basically, we will be given a non-negative integer array like this and a start index. So start index means we are going to start from that position and we are going to jump. So here the start index is 5. So we will be at this value 1. So either we could jump one times forward or backward. If we jump forward, we will be at 2. If we jump backward, we will be at 3. If I jump backward, I will be at 3, right? Now I can jump 3 times. So I'm jumping backward. 1, 2, 3. Now I am at the index, at the value 2. So now if I jump forwards, I will be at the value 0. If somehow I manage to jump to that value 0, then it's true. So we need to return true. If take this example, we will be starting from 2. If I jump forward, I will be here. I cannot jump even further forward because it will be an array index out of bounds. So I jump backward. So if I repeat this, it would be an infinite recursive call. Or else if I jump backward, I will be at 3. So now if I jump forward, I will be at 1. So again, I am reaching that same position, which will lead to further infinite recursive calls, which leads to stack overflow error. So now we need to handle all these things and just do the necessary operations. So when I see this, we need to jump something, so we need to check whether the position is correct or not. When we don't know, when will we get the answer? Because here we are jumping. Sometimes you are jumping forward, sometimes you are jumping backwards. So we don't know, right? So now I'm just going with the recursive approach. So let me create a new function, public boolean jump. I'll be having an array and a start index. So now we also need another thing called counter. You will know the purpose of this very shortly. So now just what is the breaking conditions? If recursion is really super easy because you just see this, what are the breaking conditions, apply here, you will get the answer. So when all these things will be false, when my array index goes out of bounds. So yes, if it is less than 0 or f is greater than, not greater than or equal to array dot length, because if it is 7, there won't be index 7 over here for length, right? This now I will be returning false. Now if my array at the start index is equal to 0, I have found my answer. Just I'm going to return true. This is simple. Nothing we have done. We have just seen the array and just done this. Now I need to have my recursive call. Usually if it is void, we will be having it just like that. But since it returns a boolean value, I'm just going to have it in a if statement. If jump of array comma, now I'm just going to jump forward. How will jump forward? My current index plus array of s. So you need to understand this. Here we are at 5. 5 means here 5 plus 1 6. Either we could go to 6 or 5 minus 1 4. Either we could go here. So this is for forward jump. If my jump array comma s minus arr of s, this is for my backward jump. So now I need to have another argument, which is my counter plus c. I will explain you its use. So if this is true, what does it mean? You have found the answer. It is returning true, right? So I'm just going to say return true to the main function. Here also it's the same. Return true to the main function. If none of these gets executed, which means you haven't found that element. So just return false. Super simple. But this works perfectly fine for the ones which gives the value true, which gives the output as true. This or this, everything it works perfectly fine. But it fails this one. Think of it, why does it even fail? Because we have given false only over here, which means the out of bounds condition. What about this case? Here it never goes out of bounds. 2. You come over here, you come back. You come over here, come back. Even if you come over here, you will be here. So you will be within that array range, but you can't find that. So for that, we are using this counter. See how am I using? Or my counter is greater than array dot length. So Not array dot length. It's actually 2 times the array dot length, because array dot length means it's 7 means only 7 times. It's even possible that after some 8 or 9 atoms you could find that element 0. So because we are jumping randomly, right? So we need 2 times, because if it is 7, that it means that counter should be greater than 14, because 14 recursive calls is a massive amount. For that we will be either found that element 0. If we won't, what happens means that either we have checked in an infinite loop just like this to go forward and backward, come to the same position, or we have searched every single element which has no values equals to 0. So I'm just giving this. So basically that's it. Let's try to run this. I need to have a main function, right? Main function, I need to call this. Return jump of array comma start comma 0. So let's try running this. That is accepted. Let's try to submit this. It works 99.73% efficiently. It's really easy approach. You just use the recursion. Try to find the cases. See this array. When will my array go out of bounds? My start index is greater than array dot length or lesser than 0. So just apply them and try to run this. Your code works. Thank you for watching.